Hello, hello, hello. It is Christine Michelle, and I am the energy lifter and the vibe shifter. So, we are today talking about narcissist, and the question came that it's like, can a narcissist shift into a higher vibration? Like, can they, or do they have a higher being and all of that stuff? So before I answer that question, I want to remind you to subscribe and to hit the notification button, because I post these videos Monday through Friday, which means that you can get all of the goodness, answers, questions, fun topics. We do series, all of that stuff. So check the other videos out. Question is, I have had a relationship with someone who is definitely a narcissist. Judgment a little bit, that's okay. Anyway, can narcissists actually shift into a higher vibration? Yes. The question is yes. What you have to remember is that we are all spiritual, soulful beings, right? There's a bigger part of us, a larger part of us that is a soul, that is connected to source, connected to the universe, God, however you like to say it, connected to that universe, that love, right? So that larger being is living this human experience, right? Multiple human experiences, whatever you want to believe, you are living this human experience. That larger part of you is love, is connected to source guidance. Some of us choose different paths, right? And there's momentum once you go down that path. We talk about vibration, we talk about a tipping point, we talk about focusing on shifting and raising your vibration. There are some people that have chosen to take certain paths where they're narcissistic, if you want to put a label on, or psychopathic. They choose things that are not to help and lift and raise vibrations. Sometimes they're intentionally hurting people or doing things that we wouldn't align with. But that person still, all of us within us are love. Your internal makeup, when you sit and remember who you truly are, that is love. Even the narcissist, even let's say Charles Manson or Jeffrey Dahmer, or all of these people that have done things that weren't helpful and weren't loving and hurt other people, there's still a piece of them inside. The larger part of them is a love. And we have to remember that instead of judging their actions, we can just send love to them and know that they have a loving piece of them, but they have chosen to incarnate and be in this world and do some things that we wouldn't necessarily choose. But when we step back and allow people to be them and allow them to choose what they want and love and accept the larger part of them, that loving part of them, then we can not understand why, but allow them to have their own life and have their own choices. This narcissistic person, or the person who you labeled as narcissistic, who did some things that probably weren't kind to you, that person came into your life. And I find that when I say, okay, I attracted this narcissistic person, or I attracted this being into my life who reflected back to me either things that I do want or do not want. So it opened my eyes to what I truly, truly want and what I would love to experience. And when I stop blaming them or, hating on them and not, saying negative things about them, and start to reflect back on to me, say, okay, I manifested this in my reality. I chose to see this, right? When you take the power back and say, okay, I manifested this, it gives you the power to choose to manifest something else. When you are the victim and you say, oh my God, this happened to me, it means that you have no power to shift or change or allow something else to happen, because you're initially going to be hit with something else that you didn't choose. So I find it more powerful for me to say, I chose this. And what can I do, or what can I choose now that I'm aware of this, that I would love something different, or would love to experience something different, or would love to attract someone else in my life who's quite different. And that would be to shift my focus on the other thing, focus on the higher light, focus on the love and appreciation. Do I know reasons why everything happens in this world? I do not. Do I know reasons why some people have certain things? No. And I do believe that before we come here, we choose to experience certain vibrations, certain frequencies, certain things. But I also believe that once we get here, we can also choose to experience life in a certain way. We can choose to take contrast or things that we don't love, and we can choose to shift them to things that we would rather. And it just helps me feel more powerful, and it helps me feel that, yes, I know that I can take this negative or quote situation that I did not enjoy, and I can learn from it and shift it to something else that I enjoy. So, yes, narcissistic people, psychopaths, they all still have a greater being. They are still a part of love. They are still, when they tap into who they truly are, it is still unconditional love. It is still source energy. It is still that peace. They're choosing not to remember it or connect to it or live life from that at this moment. And I say it's not up to me to judge what they're choosing. It is up to me to love and accept them, but also to focus on me. And if I'm giving love, and if I'm being the person who is spreading love, helping to lift vibrations, helping to be me, be 100% me, and really embrace all that I am, so that others can truly embrace all that they are. So focus on really allowing people to be them, make the choices that they make, and then bring it back to you to say, okay, I am triggered by this. How can I use this to shift and step into more of what I choose, more of what I would rather have into my life? And that narcissistic person, or that person who was in your life in that relationship that was probably not fun, and he's gone now, or she's gone now. Choose to say, okay, what did I learn from that? What can I love and appreciate about them? Because all of them wasn't all narcissistic. You attracted them because there was something good in their personality that was loving. And just choose to say, okay, I love and accept them as they are, but I choose to now experience this in my life. So I'm sending you hugs and kisses. And if you've ever experienced something like that, put something in the comments and let me know how you feel. Did you resonate with what I said? Do you have questions about it? And also just really practice when things flow into your life that you don't enjoy. Practice really seeing where the trigger is, what is triggering you, and how you can say, okay, I'm triggered by this. So that means that either there's a piece of me that is aligned with it, or that is pushing against it, which is still a focus on it, which is causing it to manifest more in your life. So if you say, okay, I'm triggered by this, I know I would rather experience this, then that's why it was there. It showed you what you'd rather, and then now you can focus on what you'd rather have. And then just see how that helps you shift and allow people to live the life the way they want to live it, but also to attract more people into your life that are consistent with your vibration as you lift and raise it. So hugs, kisses, all the feels. The next video, we're going to talk about sleep. We're going to talk about nightmares and all the things. And I'm looking forward to that video. So hugs, kisses, and all the feels. Bye.